baseball fans, and welcome Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is...
Well, the numbers on the year really bad for Mackenzie Gore. When you're staring at a whip of over 1.5, nothing good is happening.
On the ground, right side.
That first pitch, you can maybe see a little bit why, but it's just not very good contact for Matt Vierling as we get game 2-3 here with the Nats starting. Gleyber Torres did break out of his slump against left-handers a little bit last night with a double late in the game. But how about Spencer Torkelson, a 2-homer day, added a double later on. Gleyber Torres batting .296.
They seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky.
One pitch, one out. Perhaps be a little bit patient now before we get to that third batter of the inning. No reason for patience. Second hanging curveball in 3 pitches thrown by Mackenzie Gore. Gleyber Torres chops it into left field. The first Tigers base runner of tonight's game. Which is dangerous because here's Torque. Whoa.
Foul ball there, Torkelson.
Cannot believe we just missed that.
And he's been wearing out home plate lately.
0-1.
He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Ooh, okay.
Through there for a strike.
Well, Mackenzie Gore coming right after Torkelson. Just missed that first pitch fastball. Wasn't expecting the second.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
Really good pitch with 2 strikes on the most dangerous hitter we have in the lineup here. Wow.
And there are 2 down.
You know, almost felt it happening, but 3 curveballs through 7 pitches for Torkelson, and that's really the first good one he's thrown.
Stepping in, Dylan Dingler. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Elevated curveball in on Dylan Dingler. He doesn't lead with that pitch, but he's 50% curveball right now.
Next offering is fouled.
Down in front, 95. It's a well-located pitch, and I mean, for how bad Gore started through the first 2 hitters, last 2 hitters has really reined it in. Swing and a miss.
It's a strikeout.
After the curveball down and into Torkelson, he threw everything to Dingler up high and struck out the final 2 batters of the inning after the Gleyber Torres single.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the mound today,
ERA is trended in the wrong direction yet again for Jack Flaherty. Chance tonight to get it under 5. 16 games, 91 innings, and a 4-6 record. And while that whip at 1.2 is not good, it is by no means atrocious. Jacob Young leads off. Dropping down a bunt. That stays fair. No, it did not. Young was 0 for 4 in his last game. I think that was last night. Quickly 0-2 after the foul bunt. Slider, not thrown very well, but
stays nothing in 2.
And every game
works out at the end of the day.
Once you get past the
0-2 on Young.
Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the
popped up on the infield. Gleyber Torres underneath that. First out.
Torres hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Also, really rough time of day right now at Nationals Park. We got problems with Nationals Park in the daytime and the nighttime. Lighting is terrible when when the sun goes down, and then here in the mid to late afternoon, shadows aren't great.
In run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean,
here is Ahmed Rosario.
He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to
career
relax,
numbers versus Jack Flaherty, 375 career,
especially when they're in scoring position.
And that will continue.
That's a base hit into right field.
Rosario slaps a fastball outside part of the plate the other way. 1 out single. Put some decent speed on base there.
The NL and hitting, entering play.
Ground ball. Baez is there. Oh, this could be a hell of a double play. Safe is the call at first base.
Great effort there.
And it doesn't look like that's going to get reviewed, but we might get a good look at it here. What a play by Baez to get the lead runner in Rosario. Yeah, it was a pretty close play, but much better to have low on base than Rosario.
Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Abrams looks at a dot of a fastball from Jack Flaherty.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the second game.
Fly ball left field.
Jones sizing this
stays
one
in
up.
fair territory, and that ends the inning. Well, 1 hit for the Nationals there in the first.
Washington
Mimics the Tigers. McKinstry, Jahmai Jones, and Wenzel Perez due up in the second inning.
New inning getting started, and now Zach McKinstry.
McKinstry was able to get on base a couple times last night. It's the Washington Nationals lefties. Didn't see a right-handed pitcher until the 9th.
Slider misses outside.
Or maybe it was the 8th.
Velocity pretty good
Not
on
sure.
that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Next offering is in for
Change
a
up will
strike.
flutter in on
Patrick
Zach.
Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the Sunbird.
Is Patrick Johnson one of the worst ones we've had this year?
Pretty good job
I feel like he might
Occasionally
be.
We'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And that's downstairs and outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires.
I would have really
that were
appreciated
good,
if the
but
commentary
outside
would
of
just
that,
shut up.
You just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
I don't even really remember the career of Chris Singleton. I don't, like, at all.
Next offering is
3-2 here on
As
McKinstry.
the game has moved along, we see
Everything
more
away.
and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures
And
of
down
all
low.
four umpires, nicknames,
Leadoff walk to
hometowns,
Zach.
and as well hobbies listed.
free
So you can
pass
kind of
issued by Mackenzie
small talk
Gore.
the umpire a little bit.
A rare bit of action for Jahmai
Here's
Jones here
Jones.
today. Fouled
Swinging a
away.
foul out of
Luckily,
play.
gets out of play.
Jones launched a homer in his most recent game.
So, you know, it's been that long since Jahmai Jones has played in the game. Yes, he did homer in his last game. His first of the season. Really struggling with Mackenzie Gore when he's been up in the zone here early on. Now miss away.
Pitches outside.
2 really good pitches to get ahead in the count 0-2. 20th pitch of the night for Gore. That'll miss
That one
inside.
drifts inside.
He's really tightening up.
He's got a power slider, too.
Strikes here. I love it.
Lowest he'll throw it at 89. That one could be trouble. No, caught out there in right field. Did not have a lot of juice. Line drive out to Stone Garrett.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Wenzel Perez.
So now the DH spot. Wenzel.
Now we'll see Wenzel. And man, how hot has he been? 12-game hitting streak entering play. Oh, my
Swinging a high
God.
fly ball left field.
You hate to see
Takes the
that.
grab on the run.
Timed up a 98-mile-an-hour fastball middle there for Wenzel Perez, and he took a lot off of that.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide
Left the bat at
receiver playing
66.
And first offering is fouled off.
Parker
football.
Meadows
For
will
whatever
bat.
reasons, This is a hitter that performs better in night games.
Batting
We'll see
8th
what
for
he
the
brings in
second
this one.
consecutive day.
Comes up empty. That's
That thing didn't look like it was coming in with a lot of zip. I thought we were going to get one of those sliders that we could get out in front of.
Very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Gets a piece there.
All heat, all inside. 3 pitches here to Parker Meadows.
With 2 away.
And, I mean, he had an ERA over 6, so, of course, we're going to struggle today. Woo!
Struck him out. And he's registered
3 fastballs, and he broke out the curve. Mackenzie Gore's got 3 strikeouts.
And 1 left on.
Nothing, as we head to the bottom of the second inning.
Nothing. Bottom of the second, and now it's Luis Garcia.
And again, there are hit streaks scattered all throughout these 2 teams in this series. Luis Garcia's got an 8-gamer.
Strike at 95. It's 0-1.
1 for 7 career against Jack. Oh, Jesus, that was not good. And extend that hit streak, and that's going to carry its momentum all the way to the wall.
And he's got a leadoff
First
double.
extra base hit, and it's a leadoff double for Luis Garcia.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it.
Sinker just kind of stayed up on us there.
So the go-ahead run,
And he wasn't ready for it, but
Next
put enough barrel on it.
James Wood. And that drops in for a strike.
First questionable call of the day does go the way of the Tigers.
Tap foul at the plate.
They'll make it quickly 0-2 on James Wood. 13 stolen bases on the year.
Man at second.
Oh, right at the knees. Strikeout for Jack Flaherty.
Leadoff double, a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the right
And now
fielder.
for Washington, Stone Garrett.
1 away and a runner on second now for Stone Garrett, who had himself a nice day yesterday. On a day when the Washington Nationals bats were pretty useless much of the game, Stone Garrett and Josh Bell were about the only ones doing anything.
That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That elevated sinker, Garrett out in front. Oh, what a take on the slider.
Really good slider.
What a
He's
take.
Up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Change up,
Fights
that's
that
foul.
one away, still 1-2.
Might go to that pitch again. And a ground ball. Tough play for Baez. He's got to set his feet. Not in time.
And runners at the corners after the infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little
Javi did just about everything he could there.
And give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make
Even if he breaks out that Jeter jump throw type play, I just don't know if it was going to work. Well, it's the former White Sox and former Cardinal, Paul DeYoung.
Streak with a knock in this one.
And first pitch fastball is
Also
in for a strike.
looking at a small hit streak, 5 games.
No better way to get out of this inning.
Launched
Turned down,
foul.
but that's foul down the third baseline.
I think that sinker sunk, much as we were hoping for.
Gets
Oh,
a
we got a
and
piece.
stays alive.
I think
No
ultimately, you
clue
wanna tie
how.
him up, get the ball in on the plate so
That's
that
not
he
a very good
swing
slider,
and
but it's
pop
popped up on the infield.
Baez
Oh, no.
makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
And this is a Nationals team that last night against
tried to do a little
Tyler
bit too
Holton
much.
and mainly Sawyer Gibson Long really couldn't break through. They had the hits. They scored 1 run on 9 hits
And
last
the
night.
catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz with 2 away. Foul.
Fought off foul.
Not ideal to see a left-hander in this spot, but here we are. Swing and a miss.
There's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Jack Flaherty, 1 pitch away.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as
No
close
idea.
as it gets. 2 balls,
Slider,
2 strikes,
clip
count
the
with 2
corner.
outs. Sometimes you got to fight.
We
to
do
get
not
back
get
into
it.
an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Got a piece of that sinker.
2 on, 2 outs.
Let's try the curveball again. In the dirt, there will be no advance. Now 3-2.
Garrett up to second.
Tried so hard not to throw the fastball to Ruiz.
Getting the out was never going to be easy.
We're going to try and do that here.
Made things very difficult behind
He
the plate,
got it.
and it turned into a stolen base
Corner paint from Jack Flaherty. Fouled that off too.
Pitch.
Pitch number 9 of the AB. Left that up. He fouled it off again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd.
And he fouled that off too. Whoa! How far behind he was, he still fouled it away. And oh no! It gets down. Throw from Jahmai Jones is up the first baseline. And an 11-pitch battle from Keibert Ruiz ends in a little bloop 2-run single. I don't even think that was close to the strike zone. It wasn't. Look at where this pitch was. To waste that many pitches and not get the out is brutal. Grounder to Torkelson. Where was that?
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
What a battle for Keibert Ruiz. He drives in 2. Long inning for Jack Flaherty.
And the Tigers nothing.
They've already scored more runs tonight
Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately
than they did last night.
As we take a look at the numbers this month.
9-1-2 for the Tigers. So that is Baez, Vierling, and Gleyber.
Gore back to work.
Baez, right center field. That one's going to be trouble. That'll be up against the wall in right center. And the Tigers will start with a leadoff double, courtesy of Javier Baez.
All over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it.
First pitch swing. We get ourselves a base runner.
You're thinking extra
Top of the order will turn around, and that
he'll feel real good about that one.
Unfortunate scenario back a minute ago.
Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling.
Could disappear.
0 for 1, he grounded out in his
Matt
first
Vierling
at-bat.
grounded out on a first pitch, middle hanging curveball.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Certainly not what you want to see. And in Matt Vierling return 2.0, he's really yet to get it going. But then again, the standards that he set when he returned after missing the first 2 months were just so high. It was never a pace that was going to be, sustainable all year long. I like Matt Vierling, but it's not like he's Kerry Carpenter out here. Quickly 0-2.
Man at second.
Did not get the call. Gore's been close on a couple of those tonight in 0-2 counts. I don't know if he's trying to get a call or trying to get a chase, but he hasn't done either yet.
Kicks and deals.
Slap, foul.
Still a 1-2 count. Runner at second, nobody out.
Fastball at the knees, fastball at the elbows. Remains 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
I think either starter in this game shaping up to have a long outing. Skied in the air. It's shallow center. Baez retreats.
Young makes the grab, one down.
But now here comes the real damage potential. Gleyber Torres, followed by Torkelson.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber got off to a pretty good start here today. Single in his first at-bat.
First
Didn't
pitch
get it again. 2 for 6 in his career against Mackenzie Gore. That one in the air, left field, and off the foul pole, tie game. Gleyber Torres hits number 15.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now
Nationals didn't lead for long. Good stuff. Love to see it. You know, we don't see the hockey helmet celebration that much anymore. Either that or I don't pay attention.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something.
Good stuff.
Really, it's just a
Base is
stroke of
clear,
luck,
one
but he
away.
stays fair long
Torkelson.
enough.
Strikeout victim his first time.
And now Spencer Torkelson.
That one down the line.
Third, and it stays
Could
there.
be extra
And
bases. Oh, it's booted in left field. That will be a double. Then a wild throw coming back in. Got off by the first baseman, so a smart decision to stay where we were. That will go down as a double, his 16th. Which is the right ruling. I think Torque makes it to second base regardless. Got all that momentum carrying you into the wall.
Runner at second. And here's the catcher.
So now Dingler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Up
First
high.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Struck out on 3 pitches, but they were all pitches high in the zone. He even started us off with a curveball.
Strike one.
10-game hit streak for Ding. Don't appreciate the call there.
Next
Or that one. What?
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight
Huh?
spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Dingler pops it up. Man, did he get screwed.
Settles under it. And makes the
2 away here in the third.
Out number 2.
Stared at a 3-0 count, if those pitches are just called correctly. Instead, we're down 1-2.
Scoring position. Zach
So 2 away now from McKinstry.
Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
Take
one
that one.
finds the zone. 0-1.
The count.
Every time they flash that up for Zach, I just think of how crazy that is. A 33rd round pick making it to the majors at all. McKinstry down the left field line, foul.
Foul ball. Tied up here in the early going.
Got the slider, not the curve. Now Zach did his best.
Garrett.
Fly ball right field. It will end the inning, but Gleyber Torres goes deep, ties the game.
But 2 come across to
Jack
score
Flaherty
the
with a
inning,
clean
courtesy
slate
of
to
this
work
2-run
with
homer.
as we head to the bottom of the third.
Now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the DH.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ahmed Rosario.
Top of the order. Well, 2, 3, 4 rather.
And
The
there's
Nationals here in the third.
Scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Grounder hit hard, but picked by
And he
Torkelson.
takes it himself for
One
the
away.
out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Maybe not the smartest choice there.
0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Just missed.
Very, very close to a double play his first time up, but could not get it to go.
Next pitch is downstairs.
They were smart to go down there here on Lowe, but missed them both.
And
Now missed
ball.
another one. I'm throwing a 3-0 curveball. I don't care. Wow.
Fastball 4.
Wow, that makes 0 sense, man.
Easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to
batting,
think about.
shortstop,
Here's
CJ.
C.J. Abrams to hit. Flying to left his first
What's the
time.
point of the meter? I don't understand.
There goes
Runner on the move. It was a hit and
swinging
run.
a foul back. That's
Kind of
out
had to
play.
figure. Change
That one
up,
catches
outer
the
edge.
corner for a strike.
Ground ball back up the middle.
That's through for a big
Dude,
swing.
we can't.
Quick throw
You would
back
think
in. Lead
fastballs
runner
on
holds at
corners
second with
down
1
in the
gone.
zone
Certainly feels
would
good
be a
when
higher
you can
percentage
win these
pitch for us
bats
than they
and
are.
being down in
They
the
aren't.
count, up against it with 2
2
strikes
on,
right
1
there.
out.
You got that front
And
foot
here's
down,
Luis
and
Garcia.
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Low over at second. Abrams. Over
Oh
at first.
my
Runner
goodness.
Deep drop.
Right field. Oh my, that is gonna go foul. Holy. 0-2 on Garcia.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball.
A little bit rattled here with Jack Flaherty, I think. We're going to mound visit.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
To give Jack a little bit of confidence, hopefully. Change up is foul. Yet to really be able to put anyone away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Oh, this is a totally different team from what I saw last night.
One out.
How do they keep fouling these off? That one's gonna go! And it could get 2 runs home. Second opposite field double for Luis Garcia. Jemai Jones had trouble with it in left field.
Perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count,
Luis Garcia is getting busted inside the rest of this game. He ain't taking us the other way again.
One down. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
went down looking on
All 4 Nationals runs, the 2 hits that are associated with them, have come on pitches well outside the strike zone.
Efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into
And
this
this is
game.
just the luck that Jack Flaherty has had this year.
Flaherty winds and deals.
Well, he's been able to do it without using too many pitches. And
I
that's
feel
gonna
like
be
Jack
key.
pitches
They need
well
him to pitch
more
deep
often
into
than
this
not,
ballgame, so it's not
and
always
yet
the best
he
thing to
is the
rack up a
one
lot
that
of
just gets
strikeouts.
the miraculous hits against him more than anyone else in this rotation.
Ripped
To
on the
center,
line to
right at Parker Meadows.
Meadows makes
Quick
the
throw to
catch.
third.
And there's 2 down.
Holds the runner where he is. Swing of emotions this game has been.
Stone Garrett.
Sitting there feeling good,
Infield single his first time.
or feeling bad, then feeling good. Now all of a sudden we're feeling bad again.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten
Stone
out to
Garrett,
an early lead,
2 for
but
4
you don't
last
take
night.
these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not
Already
have another
1 for
runner in
1
scoring
tonight.
position the rest of this ball game.
He popped it
And a
up.
pop-up right
That
side,
might be
foul
playable for
territory.
Torque. I think it is.
And
Yes.
that will end the inning.
Inning is over.
But
Luis
they'll pick up a
Garcia
couple
this
runs here,
time.
both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball.
I mean, leave it to
on
the
show.
Nationals, honestly, to be the team that scores runs on hits from outside the strike zone.
Back here.
I'm muted. I'm muted stream for that one to tell me that Del Monte, the corn people, have filed for bank.
Nationals Park. Out of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jemai Jones.
Corn people. Tell you what, corn people would be a very terrifying thing to think about in like a horror movie. I don't want to see it. Oh my. Well,
Into center and a base hit.
distracted
So
by
man on
corn,
base to start the
we do
inning.
still get a first pitch fastball right down the middle. Taken to center field
And
by
next is
Jemai
the
Jones, so a
designated
good
hitter,
start here to this
Wenzel
4th inning.
Perez. Fly to left his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off.
We might as well go after it again.
Perez.
A little bit out in
measures
front on
5
that
feet,
one.
10 inches,
Or certainly took a lot off.
205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Fouled
And
away.
a foul ball.
Yes, canned corn. 0-2 on Wenzel.
And ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball.
I also
It's gonna make that pitcher
do
really have to
wonder how
respect
a-
his hitter, even though he's behind the count.
I would say the leader in canned corn. No? Who's the leader in canned corn? That's not a business. The leader in canned corn, if such a thing exists, files for bankruptcy. How bad did you fuck up? We're striking out here with Wenzel. I guarantee you.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's his
I've decided I hate corn.
Pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
No.
And that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball.
Corn made me strike out, and I don't want it. Wait, what?
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Parker
What the
Meadows.
fuck is this?
Struck out swinging.
What
his
is
first
that?
time.
Nothing good. 1 on, 1 out, Parker Meadows. In the dirt. Good block from
Squirts away a
Ruiz.
little bit.
Keeps the formula going against Parker Meadows. He saw nothing but pitches inside his first time. 2-0 though.
Well, the offense has gotten going.
Take that. We have some decent speed on first base in Jahmai Jones, Parker Meadows. Be nice to get on there too.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch a lot tonight, but it is primarily, I would say, because we don't have a lot of left-handers in our lineup today.
Next off.
Oh, I was going to say, don't you dare.
Ball 3. Man at first, 1 away.
3-2 with Baez due up. No! Oh, it's 3-1. He got that, calling a 3-1. I thought it was 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Whether it be Corn or the umpire, we are getting derailed in our at-bats to the point that nothing's going right.
Get him in the scoring position and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job.
2
so
away.
far.
Here's
Now,
Baez.
He just needs 1 more out.
Ground ball. A dive. Baez has got to get on his horse. He will beat it out. To extend the inning for Matt Vierling, Javier Baez 2 for 2.
And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Back
Take
to the
that.
top of the Detroit order. Now the third.
Great time for Vierling to break out. Not on that.
And that one fouled off. Time run
Was
is
not
the
the pitch
first.
to go after.
Top half of inning number 4.
0-1. Oh, Jesus, Matt. Last 7 games, he's batting .385. He may have only been a part of 7 games prior to tonight this year. So, I mean, okay. Ground ball right to second base. It ends the inning.
Over to Lowe. That's the 3rd out.
All right, well, we cannot answer what the Nationals did to us. Ah! I wish you could understand how loud that is in my ears.
And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you.
Put a little corn under your pillow for the corn man. I don't like it. At all.
Right through there for a strike.
Jack Flaherty back to work, but if it's not a clean inning, it very well could be his last.
Game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous.
It's like they know
what
what's
they're doing
coming.
right
They
now.
probably
Those
do.
numbers are well above the major league average.
And that
What
one
the
is
fuck
downstairs.
just happened back
And it's
there?
1-2.
A 1-2. Ground ball.
Swing and a
Baez
ground ball.
will cut it off.
Throw on to Torkelson.
First out to
Leadoff
start the
hitter
inning.
retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Nationals.
Ah, here's this bastard
Digging in for the
again.
Nationals.
Keibert
He's
Ruiz.
with a single his first time up.
12 pitch at bat, I want to say. This one.
Swing,
First
ball
pitch.
lifted in the air, right field. He
Will
just
certainly
missed
take
it.
that.
Hauls
He
it in
just
for the
missed
out.
it. Oh, he
There's
just
2
missed
away.
it by about 50 feet.
So the lineup flips over. And now
Top of the order due up for the
Jacob
3rd time in
Young,
2 away
0
here.
in
Here's
this
Jacob
one.
Young. That,
Grounds
hey,
to the right side.
that'll help
Torkelson.
out. Torkelson on a Flaherty. No, it won't. No, it won't. I would have loved to charge on that ball. Make that another Nationals hit on a ball outside the strike zone. You can't be serious.
1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Up and in.
You just can't be serious. And now it's 2-0. And it is yet another inning with potential to unravel.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a...
And that one is going to go off the wall. Plenty of speed. And just like that, it is 5-2 Nationals.
Comes through with the RBI. Recognize the break on that.
We ain't meant to do shit tonight.
Keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front.
I can't get Torque's feet moving on a chopper right to him. Feel like my only chance is to put that ball into Flaherty, and it gets beat out for an infield single.
And now the first baseman
Scores 2 pitches later.
Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Unbelievable.
Rosario at second with 2 down.
Throw down. High throw.
Offline, safe at third.
Somebody's going to get plunked at this rate. They will not chase the curveball again. I think we have 1 strikeout this game, and it was a curveball that just was dotted at the knees.
Think about scoring.
Ground ball, Baez can't get it.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
3 straight 2-out hits, and the Nationals have scored 2 runs.
Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Abrams in the box here.
How does this happen to Jack Flaherty every fucking game, man?
Bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off.
He's so much better than this. I don't get it.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go.
The Washington Nationals have put up 8 now on Jack Flaherty in 3 2/3.
And they add to their lead. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
Everything this inning. They've scored 4 straight runs with 2 outs.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one
So much for lowering Jack's ERA. We dipped it into the 4s for all of 2 games. Guess that can't happen. We can't possibly have anybody other than Tarek Skubal with an ERA under 5.
Bases empty.
Second
That's
deck.
the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Mound visit won't even matter. Dylan Smith isn't ready.
Misses outside.
He
Ball
can't
Well, they've been able to
continue
score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you
like
want to
this.
just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover.
I said first foul ball that Luis Garcia has here against this, he's getting hit.
check swing went around. Now 1-2.
On the mound, he's got to remember his
He fouls this off,
can
he's getting
score a
plunked.
lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
2 outs. Swings and misses. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
We had a chance to get out of this inning in like 6 pitches,
On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the
but Torque was stuck in
Tigers
sand.
2.
Slap that error from last night, put it on that.
Start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Gleyber Torres.
That's just an unbelievable way to have a rally start.
Fastball strike.
Well, these Tigers.
I'm so glad we're fucking boned tonight.
Driving them home. They only have one hit.
Another one that missed the strike zone. Called against us.
A lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
No balls, 2
Mackenzie Gore has the potential to go 6, 7, maybe.
That's
One
down
ball,
and in.
2 strikes.
Way inside.
Can't wait. It's this fucking corner paint somewhere.
Count full.
It's wasting pitches just to make a good one here in the 3-2.
With the 3-hole hitter coming up, if
It's gonna be away.
That's a good at bat
Or-
right there. He was
I don't
down
know what the fucking
early
point of
in
any of
that
that
plate
was.
appearance. Works the walk.
What a
We got a base
battle.
runner.
Always easy laying off a
bat.
3-2.
Certainly be one hell of a comeback if we're able to do it, but
So a man at
chances
first.
are not good.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And there's
Especially
a
if
foul
Torque
ball.
can't drive that thing out. 0-1.
Ball 1.
Squirts
Blocked,
away a
actually
little bit.
bounced back
Well
into
done
play.
behind the dish.
1-1. These Nationals, man. They were useless last night. But tonight, their suckitude. Yes, that is what I'm using to describe this. Their level of suck has worked.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Torque has missed on now 2 possible home run pitches.
That misses.
2-2.
And it's 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good
All
job
fastballs.
to straighten him up a bit.
I don't even know
Mission
if I've seen
accomplished.
Gore throw a sweeper tonight.
And the next pitch
Still
is
hasn't.
way outside.
Dingler due up next.
Knocks that one away. And we'll do it
6,
again.
7 straight fastballs. Torque's had a chance to hit 3 of them. That one
Ripped
ripped.
on the line,
Too bad they were playing deep.
And it's caught for the out.
Dude, he is so far back there. He's
Dylan
playing like
Dingler
20
up now
feet
for
off the
Tigers.
warning track.
Known for
Hey, we
his
saw a
rocket
sweeper.
arm behind the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Can't have that.
0-1's the count.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Don't play
Gore's done it to
situation
us
here. He's
all
been working
game up
in the
there.
zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ball one there.
He's thrown 1 pitch to the last 2 hitters that has not been a fastball. Good news is, this has taken so long for Mackenzie Gore to get this far in the inning
We're at the top of the 5th.
that he probably won't. He might not even make it out of the 5th.
Cuts and misses.
Best
It's a
curveball he's thrown all day.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the
2
top
away
spin and
for
gravity take
Zach
over in the blink
McKinstry.
of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
McKinstry in the box now. No
With a
balls and
6-run
strike.
lead, they might leave Mackenzie Gore in until he's just straight out of gas and starts sucking.
And that one upstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the
2-1.
outside edge. That missed by a lot.
I think at 3-1. Sure, you want to extend this for Jemai.
And ball 4.
They
Tim
will.
Howard.
Second
See,
walk
a
of the
right-hander
game for
bat.
him, and he's been really patient at the plate.
It's the 3rd walk of the
What
game,
he's
actually,
sticking to.
commentary.
He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now
Here's
the
Jemai.
left fielder, Jemai Jones.
In the air to right field. That one is going to go!
On its way, and it's
It's closer. The Tigers are back in it, ever so slightly. If we can get some pitching out of this bullpen. Hey, there's still a ways to go here. First pitch, too. Second home run of the year for Jahmai Jones.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Didn't get it great. Certainly laid on it, but the results work.
Next to hit,
Here's Wenzel Perez. In the center, that one is going to drop. Extend this inning now. The bullpen action has just started, so I don't know. As Wenzel Perez, with that right there, does have a 13-game hit streak.
Anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what
Parker
kind of
Meadows now. Gore still out here, 83 pitches in. Ground ball foul.
Offering is fouled off.
26 pitches. Oh!
And that's strike two. Double-barreled action.
Wow, we scored too many runs this inning. The umpire had to put a stop to that.
For Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting cranked up.
Same fucking location. Same location. Had to swing at it.
Detroit making up ground with this.
I'm so fucking over when the umpire forces the issue on these fucking bullshit pitches.
On the show.
So frustrating, man. Got a groove going. We're doing well. Then you got to just rethink your whole strike zone.
Really been struggling.
Jack Flaherty got the first one of those calls and none since. Well, Jack's day is definitely done, and we're going to look for a bounce back out of Dylan Smith.
Taking over on the mound, Dylan Smith.
Last time he was out, it certainly went poorly. Nationals have been all over Tigers pitching so far.
Just missed.
Well, these Nats.
And I kind of regret Smith being the one to try and do this right now, given that we have worked our way back into this thing. Grounder, Torg, more good speed for the Nats.
He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter.
I got one player on this Tigers team over 80 speed, and that is Parker Meadows. I feel like all the teams that we play are like, they got like 5-6 guys. Grounder back to Smith. Made its way through. Baez with the throw. The call is safe.
Nice job getting there. Good throw.
And it will be a hit. It will not be reviewed. That is the second one today that they have beat out. Are we sure? Are we totally sure on that? There's nothing we can do about it now. Oh, Smith just missed that thing. Let's take a look. The pop of the glove when that ball sits in there. I'm not. We'll zoom in on his foot in a moment. That ball stops moving here. Oh, he might have a spike. How did the umpire call that? He's got the tip of his spike maybe on the base. And that doesn't even get a review.
Digging in for the Nationals.
Chopper will get the second out here.
Throw on to Torkelson, and there's two away.
Now batting the catcher,
K-Bert Ruiz. Fouled off.
And first offering is fouled off.
Slider will find the zone. Oh, wow, a backdoor slider they got called.
Breaking ball just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Outside low. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Great job of laying off
Pretty
those
much just
pitches
trying to
down
waste
in the
the
zone
pitch.
to even the count up at 2-2.
Out one into left. Right field, rather. Throw from McKinstry needs to be good. Dingler is there. Inning is over.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. An outfielder needed no help.
Just scored some runs. Great throw from McKinstry to end this inning without the Nationals scoring anymore, as they tried to do it to us with two away again.
We're back, and they make a change to start this.
Ryan Reifert.
Number 68.
I feel like that's an interesting choice.
Either way, so this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
The batter now, Javier Baez.
This is 9-1-2. So this might be a good inning to put Riley Green in.
That's
Inside,
inside.
ball one.
New pitcher on the mound. All of a sudden, the strike zone is reset. Baez 2 for 2 tonight. He's been a real jump starter.
Pulls that one foul.
Definitely got a slower swings down, though. Nowhere near as much gas here for Reifert.
Close.
Ha!
Call the ball. 2-1. The Nationals
Things
have
might
action
be
going
starting to
the pen.
flip.
Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for
Curveballs
Dave
to start
Martinez.
from Reifert.
Poche getting loose as well.
3-1.
Pitch is outside.
Matt Vierling due up. He is a capable bat against right-handers.
That
A
one
leadoff
misses,
walk to Baez.
So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little
They're
loss
sick of
focus
dealing
in the
with
bat
Javi.
right there. Pretty much gifted in
Now
first
back.
base.
Real
with
path
the
back
good
here
free
for Detroit.
pass.
Matt.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Matt Vierling.
Let's actually
0 for
step
3 in
off
this
here
one.
and take a look. 66 contact, 55 power. He is better against left-handers, which is a differing attribute pool there from what Vierling has had in the past.
That one fouled off.
Fouled away. Matt just underneath that. 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back.
They'll make it 0-2. 2 strikes regardless. Doesn't really have anything that's going to break away too bad on us.
0-2 now.
Ball one.
The 2-seamer there. 1-2 on Matt Vierling. Oh!
Down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a
That's about the only weapon I think he's going to have.
Here is Glaber.
The fact that he's got that 2-seamer that's going to look like a changeup that's going to break low, that one didn't. Ball 1 to Glaber.
That's
The
inside.
inside edge. Ball 1.
Looks
Would
he
be
was
really
trying
nice
get
to
the
at least
front door
claw
with that
back
curveball. It's
1 or 2
definitely a
more
finesse
here.
pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
2-0.
That one
No
misses.
strike.
And it's 2-0.
Glaber was down 0-2 in the count last time, and then 4 straight balls put him on first. Grounder. Oh, you can't be serious! No!
A double play that was. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 8 and the Tigers 5. Back in Washington,
Leading off
D.C.,
for the
bottom of the
Nationals,
6th.
the
Now
center
here
fielder,
is Jacob Young. Smith back to work.
I have no words. Oh, yeah. Over the head.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it
Out
into
of the strike
opposite
zone.
field gap.
Who would have thought?
I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if
Grounder,
they try to get him
Vierling.
into-
Backhander, got the lead out on the first double play.
Double play.
They made that double
First
play
time
so
tonight
easy.
we've been able to get
Far from routine.
the Nationals on a
That's one thing
DP.
about big leaguers. They make tough plays look
And those were
simple.
2 speedy base runners. That had to be a quick play.
Now, Nathaniel Lowe.
2 away for Nate Lowe. Grounder. That's picked by Veerling.
Throw.
Beginning for
What a play,
Dylan
inning
Smith.
over.
All thanks to Matty V.
Nationals go quietly.
He's been no help at the plate tonight, sitting 0 for 4, but I don't even know. It was a 5-pitch inning.
Now pitching for
The
the
pitcher on
Nationals,
here, Lucas
number
Sims.
39.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so
Lucas.
this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than
A
one
good
hit
strikeout
per
rate
inning
for
pitch
Lucas
so far this
Sims.
season.
3,
Now
4,
at
and
the
5 for
plate,
Detroit.
Spencer
Torkelson, Dingler.
1 for 3.
Might see Riley Green this inning.
Foul ball there. Sims in his 7th season, 30 years old now.
Leads with a
He joined
sweeper,
the
though.
team as a free
Gonna need a
agent.
mistake pitch on one of those.
Next
Oh.
offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Or he throws it to the point that you ain't doing shit with it.
Grounded to Lowe. He steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Sweet.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Now
Dylan
here's the
Dingler 0
Tigers
for
cleanup
3.
hitter, Dylan Dingler.
That
That
one,
one is
left
absolutely
field.
belted.
Could have a chance. Gone off the foul pole.
A solo shot.
Home run
His
number
second
7,
home run
Dylan
of the
Dingler. It's a
series.
2-run
It's
game.
8-6. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was
We'll
on the
take
line,
that
but
one.
he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Oh, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead,
I think we need
batter gets
some
rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch
better
and hitting it hard
bullpen
enough
help.
to get over the fence.
like a Brant Herter and like a Brennan Hannafy. So now it's McKinstry. 8-6.
Digging in, Zach McKinstry. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul.
Oh, we had a
ball.
chance at that. Now we did. McKinstry couldn't barrel it up.
That
1
misses,
ball, 1 strike.
and it's a ball and a strike.
Why these guys with the sweepers are so dangerous, because they can throw that fastball up there, but that's kind of where sometimes the sweeper can start. McKinstry, ground ball.
And a base
Wow, they're a
hit
line
right
drive.
there.
Base
And that'll
hit
bring
to the
the
right
tying
side.
run to the plate.
Tying run to the plate. And who's due up
Solid
next?
swing from start to end.
It is
On top of
Jahmai
everything.
Jones.
Very
Would
good
you
balance,
look at
nice
this?
extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Riley Green will come
Go
on.
with a pinch hitter,
Number
Riley
31,
Green.
Riley.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Don't need him to go deep. A big time hit off the bench would be outstanding.
And that one fouled off.
Maybe not the first pitch to go
With the
after.
tying run at the plate
Haven't had a
here in
pinch
the
hitter
top
come
half
off the
of inning
bench
number
in a
7.
while and really make an impact.
Comes up
Whoa!
empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement
He's also
over
got
there
that
at first
92
base.
mile an hour
Stand
cutter
double play right here.
to work with as well. That's going to make you think it's a sweeper.
The tying run at the plate.
Good block yet
In
again.
the dirt, and the runner holds.
So 1 and 2 on Green. Those are 2 outstanding pitches to start the AB.
That one
Whoa.
misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Low again.
This one in the dirt. Runner holds.
Trying
and it's a
so
full
badly
count.
to get
McKinstry,
Riley
the
to
runner at
chase.
first with 1 gone in the inning.
Really dodged something up top. No, it's a walk to
Tying run
Riley
is on
Green.
base.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count.
Still only one away.
Just couldn't find a way to
Lucas
put him
Sims
away.
is going
It's
to
pretty
exit.
frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound.
It might be our
Lucas
best
Sims
chance to get
is
back in
done.
this game,
2
but
on
we're
ball
certainly
games.
going to
He
give it
heads to the
everything we
dugout,
got.
And we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Jose A. Ferrer. And this
Jose
is the
Ferrer.
45.
Here against Wenzel
Next up for the
Perez.
Tigers, Wenzel Perez.
Wenzel is DHing today. Not really a player that would make sense to go to. Oh, boy. Bunch of gas here thrown by Ferrer. Grounder, and you cannot be serious.
Pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over.
Dylan Dingler goes deep, makes it a 2-run game, but a double play on the first pitch off the bench or out of the bullpen for Ferrer. Went with a sinker. Wenzel, no good against right-handers, but neither's Jake
Here at the
Rogers.
ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the
The
league.
shortstop, DJ.
Left-hander, I don't care. CJ Abrams. I think it's important right now to keep this where it is. So nothing but left-handers do up. Bring in Brant Herter.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brant Herter.
Definitely.
But
a guy
again,
that pounds the strike zone,
they
makes
have been
hitters
all
earn
over
their
Tigers
way on
pitching.
base and rarely gets in trouble because of
Meadows
free
should get
That's
over
out to
there,
center
and he
field.
does.
Meadows makes the grab, and there's one down.
passes. Really nice job to get your
One
first
pitch,
out
one
of the
out.
ball game.
Up now for Washington.
Luis Garcia.
That one
Count
missed.
1-0.
Lucky we didn't hit him. That one's going to be a long run for McKinstry. He should be able to get over there, and he does. So a couple of weak fly balls. So far, so good
for the Nationals.
for Brant.
In for a strike, going 1.
Well, I think that pitch
Don't
surprised
leave that
all
there
of us.
again.
Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like
Chopper foul.
And that one hit to first, but it kicks
So
foul.
Herter,
2 down, to
pitch
opening up.
away.
Here at the bottom of the 7th. And he swings and lifts one to
See ya.
deep center field. That one is gone.
9-6.
A soaring shot
Home
to
run
center.
number 10 for
Home
James
run
Wood
number
on
10
a sweeper that did
They
nothing.
had a run.
And
It's 9-6.
the Washington
That
Nationals
was blasted.
ain't to be beat
No doubt
tonight.
off the bat. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square
Sweeper
to the
did
plate,
nothing.
Especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hit just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
We keep closing the gap only to give it right back.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
That is more damage done for the Nats with 2 away.
Close,
Oh,
but
you
called ball.
can't be...
And that is
Stop
ball.
it, man. Base hit, right field. If I
Yeah,
threw
there's
a
a ball.
pitch I wanted to, it's fucking base hit, right field. We know this. We've been through this so often.
Headed
It's
towards
gonna
the
be
corner.
more than a base hit right field. It dropped right in front of
Makes the
McKinstry.
turn and heads for
And that's
second.
not no
Throw in,
prayer
pulls in with a double.
of getting him out at
Third
second
hit for him
base.
today.
Over half of their hits have come with 2 away. It's so frustrating.
So runner at second, 2 down. Paul DeYoung digging in for the Nationals. In there, and it's 0-1.
And with the amount of hits that Washington has today, that's really, really frustrating.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches.
He'll
down
foul
and
this
gone.
off.
He has plenty of options right here. He can go
Or
up, he
put
can
it in
go
play.
away, He can add velocity.
Torres
he
to
can
end the inning.
To first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over.
James Wood goes
Nationals
deep
able
with
to
2
add
outs, down to their final strike in the inning. They have
It's now
15 hits.
9-6. Major League
Fucking,
Baseball is on
fucking,
the
probably
show.
10 of them. Probably 10 of them with 2 away.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin
Now
Poche.
pitching for the Nationals, number 41.
It's another Nationals bullpen arm with really bad numbers.
And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Can't really go to anybody else here.
And
Down
that's
low.
downstairs. And that's ball 1. Activity.
Now, I'm
in the
not really sure I
Washington
get this
bullpen.
move.
Derek Law, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out.
I'm not really sure I get putting a left-hander on just to deal with Parker, because then you got Baez and then you got Vierling, but Vierling hadn't done much.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
No need to offer that pitch
O'Shea
until
just
you
a
get to
3-pitch
2 strikes. It's just
reliever
a low
here.
percentage of success when
Has
you want to
no
try to
velo.
go after that down and away pitch.
That one down the line. That is a fair ball for Parker Meadows. Extra bases, leadoff double.
Greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Tigers are
Always been
gonna
having a
have
hard
a
time
chance
just putting the ball in play in
to
this
claw it
one.
back closer again.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the
But
pitch,
like the
but
one
getting that
guy
ball into the hitting
that they
zone
just
early
brought
on in
him
the
on
swing,
to face
able to meet it and
just
still
doubled
shoot a
off
line
him.
drive down the line and left. Now a huge
Here's
at-bat
Javi.
in this game coming up.
Now it's Javier Baez.
That's a
In
pretty
the
weak
air,
fly
left
ball.
field. Wood
Not deep enough.
makes the catch, and there's one gone.
I would just wish that Javi can start hitting for a little bit more power.
And up next for Detroit, Matt
Here's
Vierling.
Vierling.
0 for 4.
Not going to see a better pitch to try and
Groundouts, a
swing
flyout,
at.
and a
90
strikeout.
mile an hour fastball. We'd all over it.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes.
Gotta
ready to make a
get
play. If you can get this to the
something
ninth
here.
with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one
Ball
off
one.
the mark, and a count even 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Really, though, for Poche, I don't really know what he's going to have to face these right-handers.
And that one missing.
And maybe he
inside,
knows
a
that.
Sharp slider.
I wouldn't put Vierling on.
Swing and a
Oh,
miss, and that's
best
strike
pitch
2.
he's thrown,
He has a
2 and 2.
tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Bullet! It is snagged!
Sends it to first,
Unbelievably!
2 away.
That play won't be trending on social
Matt
media later
Vierling,
on,
0
but it's
for
still a play
5.
executed to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks.
Here's
like.
Glaber.
Here's Glaber Torres.
And we need
He's
a
already
blast
homered
in the
this game.
biggest way possible right now. And we just got it! Left field, Glaber Torres! Second home run tonight. It's a 1-run game.
Homer. His second home run of the game.
Again.
And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-8. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't
There's no
stop
way-
hitting
no
home
way he
runs in
faces
this one,
Torkelson.
Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul.
No
Would've been
way.
a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and
Oh
hitting
my
it
God,
hard
he
enough
is.
to get over the fence.
And next to hit for
Spencer
Detroit,
Torkelson,
Spencer
2 away
Torkelson.
here in the
1
8th.
for 4 with a
Representing the tying run. Hit 2 home runs last night.
double. And the slider just misses. Trying to
1
hold
for
a
4 with a
one-run
double
lead,
tonight.
and we're at the top of the 8th.
Should have
Next
held
offering
back.
is fouled back.
Probably a called strike anyway, but no reason to go after that. And he popped
Swing
it
and a pop
up.
Foul territory for the catcher.
The Tigers will trail
Ruiz.
by
makes
at
the
least
catch.
a run.
And that is that.
Heading into the
Detroit
9th inning, but
has
Glaber
2
Torres
on
has
Homer.
made this
It's
close
now
yet
a
again.
9-8 ball game.
Shootout
Watching Major League Baseball
here in the
on
nation's
show.
capital.
Wanna match this vibe I got? Come on, show me what you're working with, 'cause I got a lot.
And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now it's going to be
Washington, the
K. Barry.
So we do have
Ruiz.
Brennan Hannafy up here. Does make sense to put him in right now.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Brennan
30th
Hannafy.
appearance of the season for Brennan Hannafy.
And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brennan.
Right through there
Last
for a
couple
strike.
outings for Brennan have been
Here it is.
pretty darn good.
He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That misses, and the count is 1-1.
Hebert Ruiz, though, 2 for 3. Oh, boy.
In the air, pretty deep out.
Yeah, I'll go 2 for 4.
On his
Too
way
much
over.
air
And
underneath
puts the
that,
squeeze
and
on that
Parker
one.
Meadows is there.
1 up, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young.
Young's been a problem. And he's on base for the 3rd time. McKinstry cuts it off. I don't think we're going to have a chance here at second base, but we played that about as well as we could have.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
22nd double of the year for Jacob Young. Here is Ahmed Rosario. Lucky he took that. Even for Rosario, that's probably a hit. That one could be trouble. Riley Green going back to the track and left. Got it. They're going to tag. No, they bluffed. 2 away here in the 8th inning. Trying to keep this at a 1-run game. And the Tigers might just have a chance. Who do we got up next? Who's coming up next for Washington? Oh, Abrams. There's not really that much of a difference. I don't really think it's worth putting a runner on. You can't be serious, man! Stop it!
Second Dick.
A massive home run. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 11-8. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
It's a 3-run game again.
Digging in for the Nationals. And that drops in for a strike. Fastball is outside.
This whole pitching staff should be fired.
Through for a hit.
Baez dove over it.
Keeps it going.
You guessed it!
And
2 outs!
continues.
They kept him in the yard that
Again!
time. All he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Garcia in the box with 2 gone. And takes
What
a
is
look
it
at
about
called
this
strike.
team tonight that they can get the first 2 outs almost with ease,
Up the middle.
and then nothing
Out of
else?
the force out, and that is that.
With 2 outs, we turn into, like,
This 2-run homer.
I would say the Chicago White Sox, but I don't even think the White Sox can do this 4 or 5 times in a game. We've continued to just go back and forth with this team, but we can't draw even.
Back, and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Derek
58.
Law.
Well, you see the
Derek.
ERA.
Well, Derek Law,
He doesn't always tell you the whole story.
closer for the
He's been
Nationals, will
good
come
so far
on.
this year.
Dingler.
It is by no means the fault of the bats tonight. This has been awful for this pitching staff.
Next offering is fouled back.
Still out 18 hits to the Washington Nationals.
The 1-1. This one
Dingler will pop it up.
low.
Home run tonight to extend the hitting streak.
And a quick out number 1.
Up next to the Tigers. the right
And you know what
He's
what
2
what
outs away.
possibly the worst thing about this
McKinstry
is that Jack Flaherty hasn't lost an outing in a while. And the Nationals are the team that did it to him. high
Swing
fly
and a drive
ball.
deep right field.
That is going to go foul. Yes, and out of play.
And a foul ball.
Zach got into a mistake slider.
And he hits a
Grounded
ground
foul
ball
again.
right side, and
Right to
that's
the cutter, not the
just foul.
fastball. McKinstry down 0-2. Back up
And
the
a
middle.
base hit up the middle.
There's no quitting us tonight.
Get him on the
That's
board with a one-out single.
all you can really say.
Here's Riley Green.
I would love to have Riley Green up. In a better spot, but with another runner on base, but not the case.
That misses
That'll
the
miss.
softball, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no
McKinstry.
You could
leads
we,
off
we could
first
go to
with
a guy
1-0.
like Colt Keith after Riley, I suppose. But we have Wenzel.
There's a strike.
Elevated sinker for a strike on Riley.
Misses
2-1.
inside, and it's 2-1.
Three and one.
Nasty backward slider. There's really nothing you can do with that.
To
if
bring
you
the
swing at
tying
it, so
home,
it's a
the
good
tying
play by
run
him.
rather, to the plate. They're gonna put Riley on.
And now the count filled
Not
up
intentionally.
3-2.
Well, so many hard
Green
throwing
whiff.
hitters in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but
Missed
I don't know
it.
if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
And he missed again.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, please give me the feedback on that. The 3-1 was a good timing whiff. The 3-2 was a good timing whiff.
But with all the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate,
Sweet.
having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're
Final
rising,
chance
even
is
though they're
Wenzel
not, but they're
Perez.
not decreasing
Do
in
have
velocity
Parker
and
Meadows
spin
due
rate,
up
so
after.
Very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Good changeup.
Swing, and he went. And the count 1-2.
Last two pitches, he ain't got no chance.
This could end it.
Wenzel will
Fights
foul
that
one
away,
back
still
and stay
1-2.
alive. Well,
That
make
one
it
almost
2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it. And that'll
Sinker
do it.
out her edge.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in
Yep.
this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job. of
Complete-
passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up
complete
and getting it
debacle
done. You gotta give him a lot
from
of
the
credit
pitching
'cause this is
staff
not
here
easy to
today.
do. We'll see how it affects
I think the only one that didn't allow runs was Dylan Smith.
11-8 for Chris Singleton
60-something
and our entire
overall.
outstanding crew here at
Mackenzie
MLB
Gore
Show.
to 3-9. Jack Flaherty to
Thanks for joining
4-7. Derek Law with his 24th save. Can't blame the bats. Well, you can say for sure. Pitching was horrendous.